Good afternoon. Pinky Vargas. I'm going to report on the Lake Whatcom Policy Group Committee. My fellow committee members are Roxanne Murphy and Terry Borneman. This is an information only. The Lake Whatcom Policy Group met last Monday on October 6th. The members consist of Lake Whatcom Water and Sewer District, the Whatcom County Council, Sudden Valley Community Association, and the Bellingham City Council. Most of our meeting was a report out on the Aquatic Invasive Species Program and how that went for 2014. The goal is to review the program activities and finances and identify any changes needed for 2015. The staff presented an overview of 2014 AIS activities. The purpose of the program is to prevent the introduction of aquatic invasive species into Whatcom County waters and to stop the spread of locally established invasive species into new waters. The program operated on Lake Whatcom as in 2012 and 2013, and in 2014 there was an expansion of the program on Lake Sammamish. Another major change for 2014 was an expansion of the program to include non-motorized vessels. Our staff in 2014 ranged from 12 to 15 inspectors, depending on the time period. The total number of inspections have more than doubled from 2013, rising from 3,192 to 7,859. The total permits rose from 2234 in 2013 to 5,179 in 2014. About 20% of the inspections were performed on boats launching at Lake Sammamish, and a remainder were launched at Lake Whatcom. In all, boats have launched in 290 different water bodies in 16 different states and provinces prior to the arrival at Lake Whatcom and Lake Sammamish. And this is really interesting information for us to learn where people are actually coming from and how our waters can easily be infected. The largest number of prior launches occurred in Lake Terrell in Whatcom County, which is infected by milfoil. And Lake Washington and Baker Lakes are the next largest lakes of origin. BC lakes are also highly represented, and that is a concern because Canada does not have a comprehensive inspection program. Inspections revealed that 109 boats intended to be launched in Lake Whatcom were wet or had standing water. 112 were transporting vegetation, and one actually was contaminated with quagga mussels, and I hope I pronounced that properly. Across all local lakes, 7 boats total had previously launched in high-risk bodies of water. A new educational website and AIS awareness course were launched. If you did not take it, I encourage you to. It's really a great tool for education. And then this was funded by Whatcom County, and people who took the course received a discount of $10 a boat from their annual program fee. So if you were a non-motorized boat and you took the course, that means that you got your permit for free by doing a little education. In total, 1,439 people passed the course. About 30% of the annual passes were motorized boats, were discounted, compared to almost 80% discounted for non-motorized craft. The program experienced more than 20,000 revenue reduction as a result of the discount, but the education course resulted in a much more educated boating population that understood the operations and reasoning behind the program. Our total program expenditures were $300,015,679, with inspection staffs accounting for $269,000. The remainder was for education, equipment, and supplies. Revenues totaled about $120,736, or about 38% of the program cost was covered by the permits. The following issues were identified to further develop or possible adoption in 2015: improved logistics at Lake Sammamish, better law enforcement support at Lake Sammamish, and community support, examination of creation of resident boat category for the program, assessment of risk for off-season periods when inspectors are not available, creation of an incident response plan, increased number of inspection events. Just one thing that worked really well this year was a lot of neighborhoods got together and we got to inspect a lot of boats at the same time. So thanks for the community to making that happen. It made us more effective and saved us all time and money. And in addition, the program will be advocating at the state level for 2015 for funding of an enhanced statewide AIS program that would support and enhance the effectiveness of local inspectors. The more local communities that get on board with this, the easier it is to control this. So that is the end of the report and end of committee. Oh, questions?
Well, I just really wanted to thank all of the staff that has been doing these inspections over time, because change is quite comfortable, especially since we incorporated the non-motorized types. And so this has just been a change that has happened, and it's been with great understanding by the part of the inspectors and the people doing this work. So I really wanted to thank the staff for that.
Thank you for that, Roxanne. I know there was a lot of concern this year about non-motorized boats, but I think the community saw that events went off very well. The educational material was out there. The website was extremely helpful, and I think that the staff is doing a great job with this program. Any other questions or comments? All right. And